led away in handcuffs a 24-year-old computer scientist who tried to seduce young girls over the internet. Polish television was on hand to film his arrest. He was caught when journalists set a trap online and then passed his details on to the police. The charge: disseminating child pornography. Until now, the law has prevented the police themselves from using responses to classified advertisements to obtain evidence.
We can investigate on the internet, but we can't set traps. So reporters do it, and we only get involved when an offense has been committed. A change in the law would make prosecutions much easier.
Now a shocking case of incest in Grodzisk, a small town in western Poland, has thrown the problem of child abuse into public awareness. This house is where the head of a family sexually abused his daughter for years and even had 2 children with her. The widespread outrage caused by the case has prompted the Polish government to come up with Europe's toughest laws against paedophilia. To give children more protection, anyone who even tries to sexually assault a minor will be liable to a prison sentence, and convicted pedophiles will have to undergo treatment.
If the court thinks it's necessary, a pedophile will be taken on completion of a prison sentence to a mental institution. There he'll have to undergo drug and psychiatric therapy. Only then can he be freed, and even then, only if he continues to undergo therapy as an outpatient.
This process is known as chemical castration. Lev Starowicz, Poland's best-known specialist in sexual medicine, was involved in drawing up the new law. He defends the measures, pointing out that experts like him will have a say in who undergoes therapy and for how long.
The term castration is a bit unfortunate, because you think the therapy is irreversible. But the offender isn't treated surgically. Hormones are used to reduce his drive. That has nothing to do with castration.
In his practice in downtown Warsaw, Starowicz is already seeing individual patients who voluntarily elected to undergo this treatment. But most pedophiles simply couldn't even afford it, even if they wanted to.
If a pedophile comes to me and wants to be treated, he has to pay for everything himself. Therapy, drugs, everything. There's no law unlocking access to state funding. And in any case, there aren't many cities where therapy is available anyway. We need the law to make therapy more widely available in the first place.
Nevertheless, constitutional lawyers are sounding the alarm. They say this sort of hormone therapy can have side effects and that no one should be forced into it.
Plans for chemical castration make people feel safe, but treatment of this sort is incompatible with the Polish constitution. Article 40 forbids the inhuman and undignified treatment of offenders, which includes this sort of physical punishment.
But most Poles are on the victim's side. A good 80% of those surveyed in a recent opinion poll were in favor of chemical castration.
Pedophiles are sick people. If you can't re-socialize them, then you have to resort to more drastic measures, such as castration.
I think you should look much more at prevention than at this sort of thing. Castration cannot be right. You can't even do that to animals.
For crimes like this, you should castrate the offenders, or lock them away forever, so that they never get a chance to commit them again.
Parents are especially concerned that their children should be better protected, which is why they're calling for better therapeutic facilities in addition to tough sentencing.